They hired me to teach a night class, a single student, high pay, quiet hours, and no questions asked. What they didn't tell me was that my only student died in 1997. This is the story of the night I learned the truth and why I will never work in a school again. I was desperate for a job. Bills were drowning me, and teaching gigs were impossible to find mid-year. So when St. Augustine's School called me for a special assignment, I said yes instantly. The coordinator, a tired woman with deep eye bags, explained only one rule. You must teach from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. The student will arrive on time. Do not leave the classroom until class is over. Odd, but I was broke. I nodded. The school looked normal in daylight, but at night, the hallways felt abandoned, echoing with nothing but the hum of old tube lights. All classrooms were dark, except one, room 12, the only room illuminated. When I entered, someone was already sitting there. A young girl, maybe 12 or 13. Old-fashioned uniform, braided hair, sitting perfectly straight, hands folded, eyes lowered. No phone, no bag, no movement, just stillness. I greeted her softly. She didn't answer. She only nodded without lifting her head. Creepy, yes, but maybe she was shy. I started teaching. Every night for a week, she arrived before me. Every night, she sat in the exact same posture. Every night, she left silently the moment the clock hit 10 p.m. But something was never right. Her worksheets were always cold to the touch. Her handwriting was mirrored, perfectly reversed, as if meant to be read through a mirror. She never laughed, never spoke, never blinked much, just stared at her notebook or the board. One evening, I tried asking basic questions. "What's your name?" She lifted her pencil, wrote slowly. I turned the paper around. LIA, simple. But when I caught a reflection in the window beside us, it read clearly as AIL, like she'd written it backwards. "Pretty name," I said with a fake smile. She kept staring at the page. By the second week, curiosity ate at me. Her uniform didn't match the current school's design. Her shoes looked decades old. Her homework handwriting was always reversed. So I went to the security room and asked to see the CCTV footage of my class. The guard hesitated. "You sure?" he asked. "Yes." He loaded the footage from last night. The hallway showed me entering room 12. The classroom view opened, and my heart froze. I watched myself teaching, writing on the board, talking animatedly. But the student's chair was completely empty. I leaned in closer. "No, this is wrong. Rewind." He did. Again, empty chair. "Maybe the camera's angle is bad," I said, sweating. He switched to camera 12B, right above the student's desk. There I was, standing, explaining a math problem. And in the seat below, nothing, absolutely no one, just a vacant chair. I felt a chill crawl up my spine. "But she's always there," I whispered. The guard didn't look surprised. "Sir, room 12 has been empty since the accident," he said quietly. "What accident?" He shook his head. "I'm not allowed to explain. If you want answers, talk to the coordinator." I didn't sleep that night. The next evening, I confronted the coordinator. "Who am I teaching?" I demanded. "Why does she not appear on cameras?" She closed her office door. "She's harmless," the coordinator said. "She was a student here, a brilliant one. Straight A's, perfect attendance." What happened to her? The coordinator exhaled deeply. In 1997, a fire broke out after school hours. A few rooms burned. Room 12 was the worst. Only one student was still inside. Her name was Leah Thomas. They found her body at the desk, sitting upright, just like you described. My stomach twisted. I suddenly felt cold. like someone had opened a freezer behind me. "You're telling me I'm teaching a dead child?" "She never left," the coordinator whispered. "She appears only to teachers who show real patience, real care. We pay you extra because once you start teaching her, she doesn't let you stop." My hands trembled. I wanted to quit immediately, but she grabbed my arm. "You taught her for 2 weeks. She's attached to you now." I returned to room 12 unwillingly. The lights flickered more than usual. When I entered, Leah was already there. But this time, she wasn't looking down. She was staring directly at me. Her eyes looked wrong. Too dark. Too deep. I forced myself to speak. "Leah, I know what happened to you." No reaction. "I know you died here." Her lips twitched into the faintest, coldest smile. Not a child's smile. Something older, something empty. She lifted her pencil and wrote a single sentence on her page. I took a shaky step forward to read it. "Thank you for staying with me." I dropped the book. "No, Leah, I'm not staying. I'm leaving this job." She slowly stood up. Her chair scraped the floor with a long, agonizing screech. The lights shut off. Total darkness. Only the red emergency light glowed faintly behind her. Her silhouette was wrong. Too tall, too stretched. A voice echoed, but it wasn't a child's voice. "Class isn't over." I stumbled back toward the door. The handle burned my hand. It was hot. Smoke leaked from the cracks of the walls, just like the fire from 1997. I looked back. Leah's face was burned on one side, charred, melted, now visible in the flickering light. She walked toward me, slowly, almost floating. "Sit down." Her voice distorted. The room felt like it was collapsing. The smell of ash filled my lungs. I pushed the door open and fell into the hallway coughing. When I looked back inside, room 12 was fully lit again. Smoke gone, Leah gone, just an empty classroom. I quit that night. But before leaving, the coordinator stopped me one last time. "She'll wait for you," she warned. "She always waits." I moved cities, new job, new life. But every night at exactly 7 p.m., my phone buzzes with a message from an unknown number. A photo. Always the same. An empty classroom. Room 12. But this time, there's a shadow sitting at the student desk. And every day, that shadow looks a little more like me.